Baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby. You know the rules. Whenever I channel, you choose to how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step on you all in chat. I got that head knob that make you your neck. But I got you all in chat. And you know we go.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Up next, it's our main event between the Indianapolis Colts and the Chicago Bears. Andres Borregales, ready to get us started. And here we go from Chicago. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front run. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. They're throwing it. Escapes the pocket. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here we go, here we go.
Pop quick right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice game.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches.
Let's go now. Ready?
That's Mitchell on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, strike.
Running it here with Giddens. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Ready? Viking 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Out of the pistol, it's Giddens. And this is going to wind up short. The defense all over that run. They only let him get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down.
it's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. 4th down, pass coming. Has him on the quick hitter. It's an Indianapolis touchdown! The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Return starts at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
What is that?
1st down throw by Williams. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
It's a give for Wright. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
What is that?
Working from the gun, Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. You can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Packers ready.
It's a design boot. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
77.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. He'll call his own number. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Bears in the nickel, third down. Motion man sent left. From the gun on third down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ruben Hippolyte the second with the pick.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing the coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Ronaldo.
Wright running out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Williams set to pass. And as a catch for Luther Burden. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Williams to throw on third. Pass brought in by Burden. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Axel.
Williams from the gun. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. They run it from the gun with Wright. Into the second level past the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears parlay the interception into points. Jalen Wright with the touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Borregales on to send it away. Starting from the 5. set them up just beyond their own 20. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Crack all 80. Go.
Run here with Giddens. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Snared by the running back here. It's DJ Giddens. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go now. Quick at 19. 70.
Setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that's sticky.
He goes down. The Bears got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Williams. Setting up the running back screen. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Run it up.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Run it up.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Finds his back complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Run it up.
Running behind center and right. And he's not going to manage manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Williams will look to throw. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds the in route, complete. And they stop him before he can reach that marker. And now we've got a penalty flag out too. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down.
What is up?
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 29-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Connects on the crosser. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Giddens. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
That's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Left side into the hands of Warren. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
A gain of 60 yards.
So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More from Soldier Field after this.
Ready?
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Giddens will get this off his own read. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Same quarterback run here. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket now. They've got to think about you as a runner as well. With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready. Press. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Kyler Gordon. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Filthy. Pause, 32.
There's a give inside to right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is set. First and 10.
What is up? Vegas.
To throw is Williams. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Ready, truck.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
What is it hard? Here we go. Volunteer. Yes.
Now here's Williams. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
What is up?
Throw here, third down. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up fourth and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Here comes the final play of our first half. It's an option right that begins this drive. taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Has room down the left sideline. He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70. 19 Lions.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts. New set of downs for him from the 31.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
First down, Indianapolis.
Now carried by Giddens. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Top low, 18. Hey.
Working on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack. When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake.
It isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. That is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Colts are ready for the punt. And they could really use a good one here.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What's up?
Rank gets it, headed right. He cuts it along the right sideline. There's space. Gets it to the 15. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. They're down inside for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
Andy Borregales set to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready?
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Come on, ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
He's got Pierce. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. But they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
60 by 6. Ready?
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
Send the tight end in motion.
70 line.
Throwing it again here. Hits him on the out route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice, and that's no good. I don't know if this snap and hold worked for him, and he is not able to knock it through. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a 2nd one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
Run with right. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
44-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready, set.
Williams from the gun. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that means 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3rd down, here's Williams. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready, set.
Now Williams. Dumped off to his running back. And They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now right. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Ready, set up.
To throw, Williams. Complete right side. Burton has it. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the 4th quarter. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Ready, set up.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears likely locked up the win right there. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. It's going well so far. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun here. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Hot 70, hot 70, hot 70.
Pass play on 1st and 10. There's a screen for Giddens. And they bring him down around the 34.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
He's hanging on to this one on the 2nd down option. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They only needed a couple, and that's exactly what they got, Brock. Not the most impressive game, but it's a big one all the same. That gets them a fresh set of downs.
On the jump.
First and 10 from the 32.
Ready.
Looking to throw here. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Okay, ready.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Come on.
Working now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third and long for him here. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
This is Wright running left. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. The 30. The 10. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. One after is good by Borregales. And the Bears continue piling on to this lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. He fields it from the 8. They crush it right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
They'll throw on second and 10. Right side is reeled in by one. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on third and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They go play action on first down. Got for big yards on the right side. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down Colts.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Okay,
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
here we go. Go.
He's going to throw it again. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Here's the backup. First throw. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Hits him on the in route. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time and forced the 4th down. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. They're going to try to throw for it. He completes it in traffic. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Sticking to the air here. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Ready.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They are throwing it again. And they pick him up again. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Under 10, 10.
The give to right. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears moments away from a 2-0 start. Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, I got him, man. I got him.
Here's the long back on the handoff. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
What is that?
Carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They call it 3 yards on the pickup. They're short by just as many now as it brings up 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And this will come from just inside his end zone. Taken in near the 46. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throwing on seconds. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume on final snap.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Let's go now. Let's go.
One final shot here. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And we get a turnover on our game's final play, Brock, as with that, our time has run out. So the Bears come away with the win. And they're stepping